Everyone thinks barber shops are simple, you pay for the cut. They're not. The surface story is straightforward. A stylist trades time for money. You sit down, they cut, you pay, you leave. Seems like pure service economics, labor in, cash out. But that model collapses the moment you look at actual shop financials. Because here's what most people don't see. The real profit engine in a barber shop isn't the haircut. It's the ecosystem around it. Walk into a typical salon. You see chairs, mirrors, product shelves. The owner pays rent, usually $2,000 to $4,000 monthly in urban areas. They pay stylists either hourly wages, commission splits, or a chair-rental model. Utilities, insurance, licensing. A single haircut at $40 to $60 sounds healthy until you do the math. After the stylist's cut, often 50 to 60%, the shop keeps maybe $16 to $20. Rent alone eats most of that. So owners started stacking revenue streams. The haircut became the customer acquisition cost. Once you're in the chair, they pitch shampoo, conditioner, leave-in treatments, oils, pomades. A $50 bottle of styling cream carries a 60 to 70% margin. That's where real profit lives. The haircut is the hook, the products are the system. But here's where the model reveals its fragility. This only works if stylists are incentivized to sell. Commission structures became the standard, 50% of service revenue, plus 10 to 20% of product sales. Suddenly, the stylist has skin in the game, but so does the owner's labor cost. The system depends on high client turnover and repeat visits. One stylist seeing 8 clients daily at $50 average, with product attachments, generates real cash flow. Now compare this to the nail salon model. A manicure costs $15 to $25, far lower price point. Overhead is similar, rent, supplies, licensing, but nail services have a different margin structure. Gel polish, acrylics, and treatments carry higher product costs than scissors and clippers. The labor is also faster turnaround. A manicure takes 30 to 45 minutes versus 45 to 60 for a cut. More appointments per stylist per day. The real difference: nail salons operate on volume and loyalty. A client returning every 2 to 3 weeks creates predictable recurring revenue. Hair salons depend on the same loyalty but face a problem. Haircuts happen every 4 to 8 weeks. The interval is longer, the churn is higher. To compensate, hair salons push add-ons harder, highlights, treatments, color corrections, each expanding the ticket and the margins. Here's where the system destabilizes. Stylists are expensive to retain. A skilled colorist or cut specialist can command $60,000 to $80,000 annually in major cities. Owners must offer competitive wages, benefits, or high commission splits. But raising service prices too much prices out the customer base. Raising product prices hits margin but not volume. The feedback loop tightens. Many salons responded by embracing the chair rental model. Stylists pay a daily or weekly fee to use the space, keeping all service and product revenue. This shifts all business risk to the stylist. The owner becomes a landlord, not an operator. Rent becomes passive income. But this model only works if stylists have consistent client bases, which means they're usually independent contractors or micro-entrepreneurs themselves. The real economics aren't about cutting hair. They're about customer lifetime value and frequency. A nail salon that sees a client every 3 weeks generates 17 visits annually. A hair salon seeing the same client every 6 weeks generates 9. The math is brutal. That's why salons obsess over retention, email campaigns, loyalty programs, referral bonuses. They're fighting the calendar. Pricing reflects this pressure. High-end salons in affluent areas charge $80 to $150 per cut because their clients visit more frequently and spend heavily on services. Budget salons charge $20 to $30 because they rely on volume and lower product attachment rates. The middle tier, $40 to $60, is actually the most precarious. They are competing on price against budget chains while lacking the luxury positioning of high-end shops. So when you pay $45 for a haircut, you're not paying for scissors work. You're funding a system designed to keep that stylist booked 6 days a week, to push product margins, and to extract maximum lifetime value from your repeat visits. The price isn't arbitrary, it's the equilibrium point between customer tolerance and operational survival. Raise it too high, they go elsewhere. Lower it, and the shop can't retain talent. The economics of hair and nails aren't about the service itself. They're about frequency, retention, and margin stacking. Understand that system, and pricing stops being mysterious. It's not what you're paying for the cut, It's what the business needs to survive the gaps between your visits. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe for the hidden economics behind the businesses you encounter every week. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.